Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am doing a get ready with me, kind of. It is a get ready with me, but I'm not showing you everything. I'm going to be more like emphasizing more on my base routine, so like my foundation, concealer, setting everything together, contour, highlight, and all of that. So that's what I'm focusing on, and I'll also show you guys how I got like this kind of wet look. So before we get into the video, this hair was sent to me by Arabella Hair, and this is their 13x6 water wave wig, and this is in 26 inches, so it is really long. I didn't think it was gonna be this long, but it's long. The curl pattern is my favorite thing about this wig. If you see like my recent pictures on Instagram, this is the hair that I've been wearing, and it looks super like natural. I love just the curl pattern. If there was one type of texture that I could wear for the rest of my life, it would probably be this texture. It just looks really pretty, and I didn't really have any troubles with the wig. It was just a bit thicker than I would like. I think this is like a 200 something density, but I am more of like a 150 density type of person. And that just took me some time to get used to. The hair is nice. It's not as soft as I would like, but the hair is really nice, so that didn't really bother me too much. And yeah, it's super low maintenance, so I highly recommend this wig if you guys like this texture. I will put the link in the description below to their hair store and also to this wig specifically. But yeah, enough of me talking. If you guys would like to know how I do my base routine, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I just put my hair into a braid just to keep it out of my face, but when I go ahead and fix my hair up, I'll show y'all what I do. Okay, so after I am color corrected and everything is like pretty much even, I'm gonna go ahead with my foundation. And for foundation, I love this foundation. I use the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I'm in the shade Macao. It is super light, like doesn't feel like you have any foundation on. Like compared to what I used to wear before, this is like a huge difference. And it has like a nice finish. Like I'm really oily, but it has like a nice like matte but kind of shiny finish. I'll show y'all, but it's really nice. And I just used about 2 pumps, so I'm just gonna pump that right here. And then I use my e.l.f. Foundation brush. The back of it broke, but whatever. And I just take a little bit and mostly focus on the center of my face, on my nose, and I go on my forehead last. And I just, you know, spread that everywhere. I kind of put a lot today. Okay, you know what? I put a little bit too much, so I'm just gonna go in with my Morphe beauty sponge and just blend that into my skin. And like I said, you want to focus more on the center of your face, and then whatever is left on the sponge, you can just go and spread that like on the perimeter, and especially on the forehead. Try to put like less foundation. You don't really need foundation on your forehead. And there is the foundation all applied, and you guys can see the finish is very like even and smooth, but it's not like overly shiny and it's not overly matte, so works perfectly for me. Now to conceal, I use Warm Honey by LA Girls Pro Conceal. I'm taking like a concealer brush. I don't know the name of this brush. I'm gonna first put some over here and also on like close to my cheekbone area. I saw this method on Robert Welch's YouTube. Like I love his videos. He's very like informative and actually teaches you about real makeup, or not like influencer makeup. And then over here too, because it tends to get really dark. So all of this is to like lift my face. This is to bring like the light focus into the center right here, instead of showing how dark my under eye is. And then this is to lift the eye, this to lift, and then this to brighten. So again, I'm taking my sponge, and I like to put a bit of the concealer on the sponge before I go in. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend. So that is my concealer, and you can stop here if that's what you want to do, but I like bit more, I guess like brightness. So I'm using Creamy Beige, and this is a bit brighter than my concealer. And this I'm just going to be focusing in specific areas, not everywhere. So a little there, again, up here, here, and my nose. And I'm going to blend again. I love the contrast of the shade with like my foundation. I don't know if the camera can pick it up that well, but the concealer like really brightens that area, and the rest is like, you know, the shadow is forming. I don't do cream contour, but you can. I haven't gotten into it. Now I could make my under eye brighter, but I don't think I'm going to, because I'm not trying to do full glam like that, but it is an option. That is something that I do, but I'm just going to go ahead and set everything. And I first go in with the Fenty powder in Cashew. I'm going to make this face and put the powder under my eye with a brush first. This just helps with like limiting the creasing. I'm gonna put some in the hard to reach places like my nose, and just go over the spots where I get like the most creasing. I'm just gonna set my face with the powder and using the sponge. Again, you don't have to do this. I just get super oily, and if I don't do this, my makeup literally gets oily in like 5 minutes. So yeah, I don't bake, but I just press the powder in. And then I go in with Cashew. This is like the smaller size, but I think I'm gonna get a bigger one because I love it. And this is in the shade Banana. And this is basically like my highlighting. So in the areas where you want like the most brightness, so you can make like that nice contrast in your face, this is what you would use like a really bright shade for. And I also reverse contour. So I come up all the way up to where the contour line would be, like that. And then I just pack it on. And then don't forget over here, so you can have that like lift. So I'm just trying to get rid of the shadow that gets created on the sides of your nose. This kind of helps with making your nose look smaller. I know it looks like I'm doing a lot, but it all works out in the end. Okay, so now that we look like a ghost, it's time to contour. So using the brown from the James Charles palette that I always use to contour, and wherever you place your brush is where it's going to be the most like harsh. So just start at the very edge and then blend in, and just focus it over here. No need to bring it all the way up there. Y'all see that? That's it. About the jawline, you want that to look sharp, and just go under your jaw. With whatever's left, I go under my nose, and that is to shorten my nose. And then now using a tiny brush, I'm going to take the same contour color, rub the excess off so it can have like very minimal like product. Whatever's left, I start from the brows and kind of make like a V shape. I'm just going to hold my mirror and look straight ahead because I don't want my nose contour to be wonky or sideways. But I focus most of the product at the top and at the bottom. I don't want it to look muddy. it. I haven't been doing too much because, or else it just looks very muddy. And I will clean up just a bit for the nose contour. I've just been using like the banana powder. No, like the shade banana and the Fenty powder. And I'm just gonna stamp it on. What I've been doing, and I feel like it makes my like contour look a bit more smoother, I use the Il Makiage bronzer in Waka Waka, and I just go over my my contour, like wherever I contoured, and just blend it. And I don't know, it just always makes it look a bit better. And then now to bronze, I'm still using the same shades, and it's these two right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and bronze, and I still love a really bronzy look. So yes, I am gonna go overboard again. And something I've also been doing is after I do the bottom of my nose, I just go in and do like the middle of my nose. And that will just warm up your face with your nose as well and kind of make it look more natural. And I've been really liking it. So there is the bronzer. And now for blush, I've been switching between like an orangey and pink blush, but I'm just gonna do pink for today. It's still the same Stila blush. I'm actually gonna look it up today and try and find it, but I'm pretty sure it's not like non-existent anymore. And I focus this a bit higher up on my face, like that. And then whatever's left I'll put like on the apples of my cheeks, but not too much. Now taking this flat Morphe brush, I am gonna take the yellow and the white. It's the only two, like these two, yellow and white. Not really yellow, it's like a warm, I guess it is, like a pastel type of yellow. I'm gonna do more dips in the yellow and a bit in the white, and basically rub off the powder that was under my eye, but also like brighten it at the same time. So I'm like sweeping but also brightening. And that's what I'm also going to do up here, lifting the face up, and yeah. Also, don't forget over here. Okay. So that's the base. Oh wait, nope, highlighting. And this is my Jouer highlighter in the shade Citron. And I'm gonna highlight. And finally, I'm gonna use my Morphe setting mist and just set everything. I feel like this just ties everything in and smooths everything together. It just looks awesome. And here is the base. It is Flawless to Me. And this is basically, oh, what's this? And this is basically the same routine that I use every single time I do my makeup. So I'm just gonna go and do the rest off camera, and then I'll come back to do my hair. The sun is kind of going down, but I finished my makeup up. All I did was I just did a bit of eyeshadow, and I just used the ColourPop Whatever palette, and I literally used 3 or 2 shades. 2 shades actually. I used Copycat and In Bold. That's all I used for my eyeshadow. And then for lashes, I used the Lily lashes in Miami Flare. They sent me these ones to try out, and I'm actually obsessed. Like, the Miami lashes are one of my favorite lashes, and these are just a bit flared, which is my favorite shape, so I think these might be my new favorite lashes. And then for my lips, I just used Chestnut lip liner and Fenty lip gloss. And yeah, that is all I pretty much did. So I'm just gonna move to my hair, and I'm just gonna take it out of this braid. I've worn this wig now for almost like 10 days, honestly. I think it's been 10 days, and it's been really like nice. The texture, it looks like way softer than it is, but it feels like, I guess you could say, like real hair. It actually looks pretty good like this. So the braid just like basically made the shape out like this, and I'll just put a bit of mousse. This is my Originals by Africa's Best mousse. I'm probably gonna put this more on the top part, but I already did my edges and everything. I've been loving like fuller edges lately. I don't know why I always like film around sunset time, and then by the time the video is done, like it turns dark or whatever. Sorry. Yeah, I like this like wet look. Yeah, that looks good to me. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys liked this video, and hopefully you learned something new, or maybe you guys could use like some of my techniques and apply it to your routine. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below what other types of videos you guys would like to see, and make sure you're subscribed. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.